Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. I received the fabulous Charlotte's Friends paper collection as my design team package for the spring. I received the 12 by 12 and the 8 by 8, and I did use both. And I also used some artisan cardstock, and I used a couple of my colors cardstock for photo mats. I made sort of a large mini album. Now, I know that if you follow Country Craft Creations, you'll know that Tamra, the owner of Country Craft Creations, is doing a tutorial on a fabulous, I'm assuming it's fabulous because I've seen a few photos, mini album. I have not watched it, so I don't know what features she's included. I don't want to get swayed by seeing something and then going to sleep and waking up and saying, oh, I have a great idea. So I don't watch other people's tutorials or videos on projects until I'm done. So now I can go watch it. I'm sure hers is fabulous, so go check that out. But I did get this in my design team package, so I want to show you what I made. I decided to make, isn't he adorable? I decided to make a larger than normal photo album, and this is fabulous for springtime, garden, Easter, kids' birthdays. Um, I don't know. I mean, the sky is really the limit because there's a lot that you can do with the paper on here. I did also receive some Prima flowers, and then I also received a package of buttons that were chicks and ducks. And I had to come up with a creative way of using the chicks and ducks. You may already see I have some chicks interspersed through the flowers, and hidden here, I said chicks and ducks, chicks and bunnies. Here, I've got a little bunny peeking out from the flowers. I'm going to split up this video into two different videos because otherwise it would be way too long. So right now I'm going to do the walkthrough of the album. Now, as I said, it's rather large. It is 9 by 7 with a 3-inch spine. And I did something that I don't normally do. I think I might have done one or two other albums using this technique, but it's something that I don't usually do. Other designers do, and I was swayed by how they like this technique, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. So let me take you inside. We'll do a quick, well, we'll do a walkthrough. It won't be that quick. So the front cover, I have a landscape style waterfall, and the waterfall pages, this is why I did such a big album. I wanted to make sure you could put 4x6 photos without cropping them down. So this is about 6.5 by 4.5. So you could put a 4x6 photo and still have some of the paper showing around the border. Now, cute little Peter Cottontail or whoever he is, this will come down. You can journal right here, write it on another piece of paper and glue it right there. You know, you might want to say this was spring of 2024. This was our trip to wherever. But you can put a photo here. I don't know that I would. I think that's beautiful. But you can put photos on these pages. Now, yes, I only put this, a strip of the paper down at the bottom. I sort of wanted it to flow, but it also will look nice when you put photos there. So there's room for photos there. I did leave it open at the top. Yeah, I meant there to be a something coming out of there. So I did a quick photo mat and added one of the cut aparts at the top. So that just hangs out in there. And it's adorable. Okay, so we have another bunny here, and we have in this album, so this is another thing I did with the buttons, is I added them to the side of the photo mat. Now it's still big. You still could put your 4x6 photo there, but the bunny will hang out right there, so he can't go any further in, and it makes a great spot for your photo mat. Now this will open that way, and here, got these adorable kitties in cars. And then here is the larger version of that. That was one of the reasons I was able to use this is the 12 by 12 paper. That is the 8 by 8 paper. And that, of course, is the cut aparts. Now, if you're not familiar with Country Craft Creation, some of their paper, not all of them, but they come with these pre-punched labels and tags sheet. So, you know, you just pull them out. I'm not going to take them out because I'll lose them. But I used a lot of them in this mini album. I mean, like that. That's just adorable. Some I added onto cardstock, but some I show you a different method because if you add them on cardstock, you need to fussy cut the cardstock, and not everybody's a fan of fussy cutting. So I show you in the tutorial a second method of how to get a good effect with that. So here is the back of the first page, front of the second page. There are also cut-aparts. There's a couple of, here's the sheet. Let me show you. You get 4x6 cut-aparts. You get 3x4 cut-aparts. You get a couple of the border strips. You get 2 of those with each, and then with the rest of the paper, you get 3 of each with the 12x12. So that just makes it easy. So anyhow, we've got these 2 adorable mice in front of their English countryside cottage. It's just gorgeous. And then we've got the little pig baking a cake, and the other pigs are just going to town. So here, this is another one of the cut-aparts I backed on some cardstock, and I just left this in here to show you that is a tuck spot. You could add a photo, or you could journal on here, or photo on one side, journal on the other. Oh, the fabulous thing about this book is there's not a hinge. What? I use L pages. Now, it's a technique that I don't do often. Like I said, I did just a couple of times. Several of the gals from the design team already do L pages. I show you how, of course, I make them in the tutorial, but it really came out fabulous. There's a gusset on the pages, so the pages flow and the book moves nicely, and it lays as flat as a page can lay with lots of effects on each page. So we've got this critter. Is that a porcupine? I don't know what she is because she's wearing a dress. I can't tell. But anyhow, that opens that way, and we've got that go up and this to go down. And then you can also put a photo here. So you can get 5 4x6 photos on this page, and you can put a small photo or journaling in addition to the photo mat with a cute little bunny. I just tied him with a bit of a seam binding, and that goes in there. And of course he tucks into that little spot. Our next page, there was a page that had this cute little scene with the mama tying the jacket onto the bunny, and then Bunny eating carrots coming down these gorgeous stairs. And this actually has inspired me to do my second project, which I won't tell you about till I do because I want to make sure it comes out. But in any case, we have that. So I cut that into 2 parts so you could just see the full scene. And then the back side of that was this gorgeous paper with the carrots, which I thought was a lot of fun. I show you how I cut this out, so that makes an adorable tuck spot. This was the 8x8, and this came from the 12x12, and so did those carrots. And then we've got this little bunny photo mat here, just sitting there waiting to get a photo in. Now this is a belly band, and I just put a photo mat right there. This next page has this cute little cottage. I just loved how this went with the gates and the scenes. And take a look. This little doggy, that's Charlotte. And these are all her friends. So that'll open that way, and this will open like this. And this page is perfect for a 4x6 photo. You could even put a 5x7 photo on here, or you could put a couple of cut down 4x6 photos. I would say 3.5x5 would fit on there if you wanted to do 2, or you could put 3x4s, 3x3s, 4x4s, whatever. You could put a 4x6 photo on this page. There's enough room because this I think is 4.5. Yes. And then you could use this as a little tuck spot on the top, but I just kept that like that. You could put your photo there and a journal over on that side. I did use magnets to close this album. Probably every page has one on average. This page actually has two because we've got these little holders for smaller pieces. So these are 3 3/4 by 5. So again, you could put a smaller photo or a cut down photo on there. And then these both will open this way, revealing this gorgeous paper. And then here is our little bunny holding our photo mat. Now this will open like that. And then gorgeous paper, first of all. I mean, you got to admire the ducks. So this is one of the cut aparts. This is the 12 by 12 paper. This was a photo mat I had made for the page that had the kitties on it. And it didn't go with the kitties, so I put it right there. And then this is just a photo mat ready for your 4 by 6 photo. And we have the little ducky in the photo mat. You can't go too far. Isn't that adorable? All right, and then on the back page, love the frogs. How can you not love the frogs? As Michelle Allen from the design team said, he looks dapper. Dapper is a great word for the frogs. Here's just a cute little, just a tuck spot for a photo mat, and this will open up as a spot to put your photos. And then this is a portrait style waterfall, like this and like that. So I am going to put out other videos with the tutorial. Country Craft Creations design team gives you free tutorials. You do not have to pay for them. We don't have written instructions, but we're pretty clear in our instructions. So I suggest grabbing a pen and paper and watching it once through, writing everything down, and then go through it with us and make the project. All the materials are going to be listed in the description box. You can only get this gorgeous paper at countrycraftcreations.com. So check out their website, check out their paper, and I thank you so much for watching. I will put the link in the description box of the tutorials as well. Thanks so much for watching and have a fabulous day.